High Performance Leadership Academy. I am excited to congratulate all of you as you bring to a close your year of preparation in the High Performance Leadership Academy. I hope you're ready. Are you ready? I'm confident you are ready. I enjoyed my time with you as well as all the other instructors have enjoyed their time with you, and I know that you've greatly benefited, even as we benefited from having a conversation and sharing with you. I want you to know that as we continue our journey in Clayton County Public Schools towards high performance, you are an important person on the team. I want you to know that your role as a team member is needed at every level. As you prepared yourself, I'm confident that your preparation will also meet opportunity and you will land in the place that you will make the biggest difference in the lives of children, but not just children, but in the lives of employees as well. So congratulations. Have confidence and know that you've been prepared. Be on the lookout for those opportunities. And remember, when preparation meets opportunity, it gives you a chance to fulfill your purpose. And that's to serve others, lift our children, and move our school system to high performance. Thank you. Enjoy your summer. Congratulations, and we'll see you in the fall.
It is my pleasure to welcome you to the High Performance Leadership Commencement Ceremony. This has been an experience for all of you, I'm sure, but it is a great learning experience. It prepares you for those things that are yet to come. Although you've had some experiences along the way as assistant principals, you now know the meaning of what it means that the principal is responsible for everything that happens at the building. I am so proud to be a sponsor of this program. One thing our district needs is good principals, and this program has prepared you for that next step. As you go along, continue to strive for excellence, continue to redesign the things that you know need to be changed, continue to be flexible, open minded, consistent, continue to remember what it's like to have feelings for your staff, to have social emotional learning, to show those feelings toward your children and towards your staff. Be a good principal and remember that power is not about a title. It is about having the influence for people to want to follow you because you're inclusive and you do the things that make things happen in this world. I wish you much success in finding jobs, and I know that you will be great at whatever you do. My best wishes to you. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Samuel Wayne West, one of the facilitators for the High Performance Leadership Academy. To all of the graduates, thank you for a wonderful year of sharing ideas, your wisdom, and your expertise as we continue to build leadership capacity in our district. As this phase of your journey ends and tomorrow unfolds, we're glad that we had an opportunity to sow in your life, and we can't wait to see what your next opportunity will reveal to you. At this time, for those who are joining us today, we have three candidates who will reflect on their journey in the High Performance Leadership Academy, and they will share their words with you now.
Good afternoon to my esteemed colleagues and fellow participants of the High Performance Leadership Academy, honored guests, and any dignitaries that may be in attendance. I would like to first thank our superintendent, Dr. Beasley, and district leadership and professional learning for having the phenomenal foresight to understand the need and want for such an awesome opportunity for aspiring leaders. To our featured guest principals, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedules to impart wisdom into us as we continue on our leadership journey. To our amazing facilitators, Dr. Denise Stevens and Mr. Samuel West, please know you are doing an amazing work with this program. I think I can speak for the entire cohort when I say that you all have sown into us this past year beyond measure. Please know that the impactful work you're doing will help to positively change, shape, and build the various communities we serve. To my colleagues, while our HPLA journey may have come to a close, let us never forget the lessons learned, discussions had, and resources garnered as we continue on this path of positively affecting the academic and social outcomes for the scholars and communities we serve. I would encourage everyone here to keep excellence in the forefront of our minds as we lead in our current capacity and prepare for even greater roles that will affect the lives of others. In class, Dr. Pamela Pitts told us to ensure we impart a spirit of excellence without excuses. We must strive to continuously be caught in the act of excellence. I know our district has an intense focus on high performance habits, and rightfully so, but I would submit that we make excellence a habit that we strive for as well. Now, although we can all agree that excellence should be a habit we exhibit daily, even greater than excellence is impact. We often question, how do we make a positive impact on people? How do we get people to see, understand, and then implement the vision? My answer, in part, would be through serving. To illustrate the point, I come from a family that has some pretty diverse opinions about a whole host of topics, some of which have caused much debate. However, one thing that has always brought the family together is preparing meals, cooking. The greatest of this family of cooks is my grandmother. Now, while some family members may go back and forth with one another, my grandmother has never been involved in an argument. In fact, she's never even took part in debate to my recollection. At first, I would assume it is because she is the matriarch of the family, but as I was putting my thoughts together to determine what I would say to you all today, it hit me. Her serving style is bigger than her ego. Let me say that again. Her serving style is bigger than her ego. As building leaders, it is our contracted responsibility to lead people. However, that does not mean that because we think it, it is automatically right or the best course of action for the particular situation. It takes a team of determined individuals dedicated to achieving the same common goal that should be in the best interest of the scholars we serve. We must approach this body of work with understanding that it may not always be overly rewarding as society would deem in regard to material things. We enter this line of work with the paradigm that at times we may be drained. We may be taken away from our family as we are engulfed with work. We may even come to a point in time where we begin to question our why. In these moments, we have to channel the voice of Dr. Duncan and her excellent SEL opportunities that we shared throughout the year. More importantly, we must remind ourselves that we were specifically put in this location for an assignment specifically ordained for us, specifically at this moment in time. Now, I know that may sound redundant at first glance, but it was the common theme that every guest principal we had touched on in regard to our assignment being tailored for us at the right time. Every day we wake up, we must remind ourselves to shoot for the stars, to be the best that we can be. Good enough isn't good enough if we can be better, and better isn't good enough if we can be best. It is my belief that wisdom will come to us in the unlikeliest of sources, often through failure. When or if we hit rock bottom, I want us all to remember this. While we are struggling, rock bottom is an awesome foundation in which to build and grow. I'm not worried if we will be successful. After all, our experiences in class have shown the aptitude of knowledge, perseverance, and overall resilience of this group. I worry about the amount and severity of adversity we encounter as these specific encounters stretch, pull, and ultimately grow our skill set and ability to impact others. In closing, I am overly sure that there are numerous degrees, certifications, endorsements, and countless accolades among our cohort that will assist in all of us realizing our full potential in leadership. However, at the end of the day, I will submit to you that it matters not where, in what capacity, or even how long we have been leading. But what does matter is that every day before we enter the building that we have been charged and entrusted to lead, we ask ourselves, how are we leading? Are we doing the right thing? Remember that how we do anything is how we do everything. Are we valuing our people with fidelity? Are we doing all we can possibly do to give all we can possibly give to our precious scholars? Asking this question every day is how we will effectively grow our influence to make a positive and lasting impact. Asking this question every day is how we honor those who have gone before us and have invested and sown so much into us during our tenure as educators. We must continue to seek wisdom and strive to enhance the lives in the communities we serve daily by asking ourselves, how am I leading? I would like to thank each of you for your time and allowing me a moment to share my reflection. I honor each of you and pray that we will have a lasting impact beyond our wildest imagination. Thank you all and take care.
Good evening, Madam Chair and members of the Clayton County Board of Education, our Superintendent, Dr. Beasley, our distinguished guests, Dr. Stevens, Mr. West, Dr. Duncan, and my HBLA cohort. My name is Bernadette McAdam, and I serve as one of the proud assistant principals at the best high school in Clayton County, Morrow High School, led by the outstanding Dr. Pamela Pitts, where we do everything in the spirit of excellence. Who am I? This is the first question Dr. Pitts told us to look in the mirror and ask ourselves. Who are you? Well, I'll tell you who I am. I am a Clayton County Public Schools high-performing leader. I am in tune with our superintendent, Dr. Beasley's vision for our children. I work every day to ensure that we create a culture where students want to learn and where teachers want to teach. I insist that all students show academic growth and that all teachers produce growth in students, regardless of where they start. I am focused on making data-based decisions where I can and on building relationships with the community, faculty and staff, and students where I cannot. Because, like Erica Johnson said, I must carefully consider how all of my decisions will play out at the central office. I lead by example and I build leaders every day because I am impactful where I am and I operate in my gifts. In this, I am following the sage advice from Dr. Pamela Pitts, Dr. Dira Harris, and Shakira Rice. I have found my purpose, Miss Felicia Brown, and as I go forward in that purpose, I commit to hiring the right people and growing the ones I already have. Sarah Kanan, I commit to doing the work and surrounding myself with the right people. I commit to being fair, reasonable, and consistent. And when in doubt about that, I'll call Damaris Garrett. Dr. Chris Robinson, don't worry, I'll be ready when opportunity comes. And Dr. Stevens and Mr. Samuel West, rest assured, I will not rot on the vine. I'm a humble servant of Clayton County Public Schools, its community, its families, and its children. I'm even more humbled by the trust that the Clayton County Public Schools leadership has placed in me, by their nurturing of me in this high performance leadership academy. I'm grateful for the knowledge and wisdom each of these selfless leaders shared with us, and so I promise to share mine in return. Thank you to each of you. Thank you to Dr. Stevens and Mr. West. Thank you to my principal, Dr. Pamela Pitts, and thank you to Dr. Beasley and Dr. Duncan for providing this professional development opportunity. To my fellow assistant principals in the HBLA cohort, this journey would not have been the same without you. As I cheer you on toward your own goals, remember to be true to yourselves. Jay-Z said it best. Remind yourself, nobody built like you. Design yourself. Take your journey the best way you see fit, but remember Tupac's words. Always do your best. Don't let the pressure make you panic. And if it ever gets overwhelming for you, take comfort in Eleanor Roosevelt's words. Do what you feel in your heart to be right, for you'll be criticized anyway. Congratulations, my fellow leaders in this HBLA cohort. Godspeed to all.
Success is the achievement accomplished after battles and persistence. It's a dream. However, it commands hard work and persistence. Success is like a seed that's waiting to harvest. On your journey, plant it and plant it with care. And remember to keep sowing daily, even if it seems impossible. Be reminded that faith is the substance of things hoped for but not seen. Good evening to all present for our HPLA graduating class of 2022 ceremony. I am Nicole Tubner, proud product of Clayton County Public Schools from pre-K to 12th grade, proud alumni of the Mara High School class of 1998. I am also a proud CCPS Learning to Lead graduate and the best leadership Clayton class to ever do it, class of 2018. I am one of the proud assistant principals at BC Haney Elementary School under the dedicated leadership of Mrs. Vanessa Muhammad and the amazing leadership of Cluster B Area Superintendent Dr. Keith Colbert. I am honored to speak before our HPLA graduating class of 2022. It has been another incredible school year despite a pandemic. We're still winning in Clayton County Public Schools. I was charged to reflect on our HPLA journey, so let me break down the HPLA acronym for you. H, handle with care. Lyrics from Handle Me With Care. I've been uptight and made a mess. We all make mistakes in life. We all make mistakes on our journey. We just have to pick up the pieces, dust it off, and try again. But I'll keep it up myself. I'll clean it up myself, I guess. A great leader has to be a problem solver. Oh, the sweet smell of success? Trust the journey, and I promise you will reap a harvest. Thank you, Dr. Duncan, Dr. Stevens, and Mr. West for inspiring and uplifting our hearts before each session. SEL moments are so important. It's a constant reminder for leaders to pour into our staff and most importantly, ourselves. P, positive words, inspirations, and guidance from proud principals and district leaders at each session. L, learning from leaders. A good leader is a good follower. Thank you, Dr. Beasley, our amazing superintendent, proud principals from elementary, middle, and high schools, and district leaders. Your words were powerful in our sessions, and we are forever grateful. Thank you for modeling the expectations of a phenomenal leader. Thank you all for the transparency shared in our sessions. Authentic leadership, self-awareness, transparency, balance, and fairness. I extend my utmost sincere thank you to our servant leaders, Dr. Stevens and Mr. West, for providing each session with authentic leadership, your wisdom, advice, support, guidance, but most importantly, we are grateful for your servant leadership. Your vision has impacted our class in a very special and memorable way. In closing, to my amazing assistant principal colleagues, congratulations in advance on what God has in store for your journey. Next school year, remember to give it your best every single day when you enter your building. There will always be challenges, but remember to let your good days outweigh your challenging days. You will have some mountains on this journey, but remember to trust the process along the way. Let your destination inspire you. Remember, your goals are in your journey. On your journey to school principalship or district level leadership, be reminded that leadership only succeeds if the leader brings other people along into the same vision and they are able to work together and trust one another. HPLA graduating class of 2022, the best is yet to come. Congratulations.
Hello, I am Dr. Denise Garrett Stevens. I am so excited this afternoon. We have some amazing administrators who have completed the entire year of High Performance Leadership Academy. Our graduates must remember you are a leader. You can do all things that have been imparted within you. Let's take a second because you've made many sacrifices this year. And so on your behalf, we want to thank every individual who has supported you this year. Now, HPLA graduates, as you move to the next level, please remember it is so important to enjoy the journey. Oftentimes, we're so focused on the target until we forget to relax, slow down, and enjoy the process because there are lots of learning that will take place during the process. Also, HPLA graduates, please know that you are a lighthouse. When you walk into the room, that room should light up. Also, we realize that as we continue through COVID and the pandemic, that sometimes there's lots of darkness. But that's okay because our HPLA graduates, you are that lighthouse. Lighthouses actually serve the purpose of guiding. A lighthouse also will give information. And so therefore, HPLA graduates, please be the person that has the knowledge. Be that individual that can guide and help others as we impart knowledge to our students. So I encourage you. I am so thankful for all the sacrifices that you made. And please know these sacrifices, they were not done in vain. Continue to grow. Mr. West, Dr. Gloria Duncan, and Dr. Beasley, as well as Dr. Simpson. We are so proud of our 2022 graduates of the High Performance Leadership Academy. Give yourselves a hand and congratulations. On behalf of Clayton County Public Schools, our superintendent, Dr. Morseys Beasley, Dr. Ralph Simpson, Dr. Gloria Duncan, Mr. Sam West, and myself, Dr. Denise Stevens, we present to you our amazing completers of the High Performance Leadership Academy, class of 2022. Emma Brandy, Brown Elementary. Natasha Dunson, Haney Elementary. Jameer Hartsville, Harper Elementary. Bernadette McAdam, Morrow High School. Nicole Tubner, Haney Elementary. Harold Walker, Mount Zion High School. Madeline Wallace, Mount Zion High School. Dawn Watkins, Callaway Elementary. Congratulations to our High Performance Leadership Academy graduates, class of 2022.
One, two, one, 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 two.